Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park.
Leading off tonight for the
First
Yankees,
pitch of the at-bat on its
third
way.
baseman,
And a high strike there, 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division.
The first baseman.
They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, 7-2 on their recent homestand. You get on the road, you wake up in the morning, nice breakfast in you, and you tell the cabbie to take his time getting to the yard, because you guys are so confident. You don't want any distractions, no fender benders on the highway. Get me to the park in tip-top shape, because I'm going deep.
Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting second.
Into the box now, baseman, number 23. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Hicks is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Paxton comes set. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Martinez is off of first with 2 away. Now a drive out to left center field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right?
The third
That's
baseman.
Their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Brock Holt now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air.
You're playing as the wrong team, LOL.
Retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
The left fielder.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. On the ground to third. Holt comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. In now, Sam Travis.
Leading off.
He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
Bradley.
Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, one away.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike one. The 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Travis, base runner at first with one out. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. So far on the year, number 23 comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Through to third, and he's out. But settled for just the one. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting none.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down 3-0.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days.
Red Sox.
As one player told me earlier,
shortstop.
yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right
so
fielder.
With 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Axton has his sign. Here he comes 0-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now
well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Voigt swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Luke Voigt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he takes strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Striding in for Boston, Sam Travis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Travis stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
plate,
center
Jackie
fielder.
Bradley Jr.
Jackie
hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2.
0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 55 on the campaign as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot.
Now
right? Hits a bomb,
left fielder.
hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number
23. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, no balls and a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right
Good
fielder.
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Aaron Judd.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Popped him up. Travis has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the designated
digging in now for the Yankees. Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Fouled away. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is left for the Yankees. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Number 34
will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count.
Martinez.
0-1, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be. When you add it all up, had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And he's going to get there with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having
Now
a great year at the plate, but
right
he's not
fielder,
exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
From the stretch. And that's in there for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
A high fastball is in there.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now
batting
6-zip.
third baseman, Brock.
Ready for another chance? Brock Holt. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Christian Vasquez. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy. That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around. And these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Now in the box, Gio Urshela. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes. Digging in, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off,
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean,
now
they have an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They're finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in now, Sam Travis, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Vasquez on at first, nobody out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting,
Jackie Bradley now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, number 23.
Next up for the Red Sox, number 23. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the kind
now
of
batting, the designated hitter,
to play the ball
JD
and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Well, Dero, you know they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run shot to left center. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the blowout continues.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brock Holt. He doubled his last time through. And he is tagged out here. Boy, up. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Number 72
is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Luke Voigt was down for the first out in the 7th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1, 2, 3, go.
Your attention, please.
Enters now in a mop-up roll as he'll try to keep the deficit.
Number 72.
Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt.
Leading off for the Red Sox. The third baseman.
The pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. No balls and a strike to count. Holt leads off second with nobody out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. Adams, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Shot toward right center. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the
Ready
center
for
fielder,
another shot now.
Jackie
Bradley Jr.
Bradley
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So
now batting,
left field. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger in the side. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Torres. He singled his last time up. Colton Brewer gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. The Yanks go 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First
the
pitch
second baseman,
on its way.
Number 23.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a loss.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Off the light tower, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting,
stepping
the
in now,
designated hitter,
J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. In there, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field, and it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh-1, here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball. But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Martinez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting
into the box,
third baseman
Brock Holt. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The 0-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a run on. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
Up next
at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 0 for 7. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 13-0, the convincing final score.
The winning pitcher
Boston
is Chris Sale.
jumped out to an early lead in the first and never. Afternoon baseball for you now on the show. Stepping in, Gio Urshela, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the third
and
baseman.
afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Luke Voit is the second out of the opening frame. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As Price starts in with a strike, it's 0-1. Comes in with an average of .265, 28 home runs, and 87 runs batted in. Popped him up. Centeno has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Roll?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting third.
That's what good hitters do.
The
You get a
designated
pitcher
hitter.
and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's Steve Pearce now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1 as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. 0-1 count and the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Stanton, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 56 on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is right there. And that's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in,
the right fielder.
Holt. His prior history versus this arm. He's 2 for 3. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, D-Roll, are you aware of this after that
third baseman
right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak.
You think he knows it's at 11? I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Ready with the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Moreland is there. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he fouls this one off. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches. And he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box, Juan Centeno.
For the Red
Sox lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, 0-1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Yorkie Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifetime versus David Price. He's totaled 13 base hits in 39 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Scooped up. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Now batting, third base.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. The Yanks leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
Left fielder,
First pitch of the at bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. It's in there, though, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. So striding forward now, number 23. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So
now
1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone. over the monster for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed. And the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bogaerts will head for second. Around second now and headed for third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch two bases into three.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire.
Got
a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 3 full. It's at the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball called for strike 2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
LeMahieu.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Benintendi ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. And their runners at the corners now. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One in the inning, and it comes just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Juan Centeno is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first
baseman. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland, in there for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring in the speedy Gorky Hernandez. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Line to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Benintendi. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he... Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 from Price. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Price ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The third baseman, Gio.
Price into his motion. First pitch on the way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick out.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The 0-2 home.
0-1.
Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Looking to send him packing again. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Urshela, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it 4-1. So it's back to the top of the order now.
Leading off
next, the
for
exciting
the Red
left-handed
Sox,
bat of Andrew
the left
Benintendi.
fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 23.
Digging in, number 23. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated
bases
hitter,
are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring in the outfielder who played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. And that's in there for strike 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitters aren't good. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. We're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ready with another 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather... CC Sabathia will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
CC Sabathia.
Now the first pitch from CC. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Previous history with Sabathia, he's got 5 base hits in 33 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So he continues to hit the ball well. His 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently 2nd in the AL in that category. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's the slider from Sabathia as he jumps ahead, 0-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Bogarts isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in to try it again. Juan Centeno. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Soft liner towards first. Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit.
The first baseman
right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 5 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into end. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Heath Hembree is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 37, Heath Hembree.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Gary Sanchez,
the batter,
takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, not great. He's 1 for 8.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Didi Gregorius is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Hernandez on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Red.
Stepping in, Gorky Hernandez. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
The center fielder, Gorky.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit in the air out toward left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox,
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history with Sabathia, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Strike 2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 23. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 4. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 63.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gio Urshela is retired to kick off the inning. In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has a hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Another 0-2 home. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
From the stretch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Number 23 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
For the Red Sox.
So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Xander Bogaerts.
Taken but called a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
Ready now, Brock Holt, he tripled but was then thrown out trying to leg out and inside the Parker in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, you know what? And I don't blame him, guys. I don't know who got greedy, if the third base coach was waving him right there, but it would have been awesome if he did make it all the way around.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So striding in, Rafael Devers. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall.
Up next,
so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the reliever's in the pen.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Danger averted. So digging in now, Aaron Judge will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Number 43, Jolly Jossi.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit well towards the hole. Bogarts has it. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH. Torres. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Still no balls and 2 strikes. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win,
from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox look to match the longest winning streak. So striding forward now, Cameron Maybin. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Yankees, the center fielder
swung on and missed for the first strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And with that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint.
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Strike one to start the at-bat. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he is in there.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge is the second out of the opening frame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
0-2, here it is. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Red Sox. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands
leading off.
And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's had. As the season starts winding down, you can look back and say this guy's been one of the most consistent hitters in baseball all season long.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third.
Now with the plate, Steve Pearce. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Reds. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In his career against Porcello, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively.
And
let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off.
He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, comes in with 15 hits in 44 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hard on the ground towards short. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
The next to bat. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Right there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Line drive, fair ball down the line. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Here's Mookie Betts. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Home run number 56 on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Batting seventh.
Standing in now,
the
Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 22 home runs and 63 runs batted in. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Urshela gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting eighth.
Digging in now,
the first
Sam
baseman.
Travis. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Lifted into center field. Maben is there. And that's the 3rd out. I have to imagine there's a full moon.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch
the
to
left
him.
fielder, Giancarlo.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Betts on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
The designated hitter.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls.
Now
he's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Full count. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year.
Leading off
in fact,
for
with
the
the
Red
highest
Sox,
team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit well towards the hole. And that's out number 1.
Now batting,
so the bases are empty
fielder,
with one man gone.
Andrew
and up next, the exciting left-handed
Benintendi.
bat of Andrew Benintendi. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 40.
Standing in, number 40, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1-3-9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Called strike 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Stanton. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 148 for his career. And it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Strike taken up in the zone. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. High and deep to right center. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run. Leading off the inning, Gio Urshela, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In his career, Urshela hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Third baseman, Rafael.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Line towards center field. Maben patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Riding in once again, Mookie Betts.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This is line to left. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. In there, 0-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You
know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Hit on the ground out to short. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1 as they can't add to their. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Travis moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next
now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy. But he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes. And right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-2 the count to Maven now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball called for strike 2. turned on down the line. Boyd fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Maben is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 40.
At the plate, number 40. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Line drive to center field. Maben is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down. Miguel Andujar will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Nope,
and this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Travis is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Fouled away. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Somehow manages to make contact there as this is hit toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Leading off.
Comes in
for
1 for
Red
2
Sox.
with that home run he
The
hit earlier.
designated hitter, Steve Pearce.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself.
The batter,
you pump two of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah,
you step out of the batter's
box
to adjust your batting gloves
now
and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix
number
in a
34.
knock.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 8 hits in 35 ABs. He also has 1 home run. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Maben is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Mookie Betts will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's set, and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Maben will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Standing in, Torres, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The second base.
Heath Hembry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Your attention, please.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hembry, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
Now batting.
Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Luke Voigt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he brings with him a .313 batting average. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit
now
or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy. And this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. High pop-up. Voit is there. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Andrew Benintendi. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 2 hits in 19 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to Giancarlo Stanton now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Feliz Chacin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And you're a pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. They trail 5-2. Now at the plate, number 40. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
The second baseman.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
The designated hitter, Steve.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First offering on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now batting for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
0-2.
Line towards center field. Maben is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Your attention, please.
And it's fouled away. Walden has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Aaron Judge now becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
Gio Urshela.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider. And it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Fouled off. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away.
The final line score for our ball game.
Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here. Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. We've got an AL East contest. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the third baseman.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
The first baseman.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. 1-0 the count. Count now a ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Just a tick behind for a strike.
2 strikes.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. It is a fastball that misses. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Ground ball right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fourth.
Here's big Aaron Judge. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. No hits in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off. Digging in now, Chris Owings. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That could be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. If you want to see confidence, look at him. There's a swagger about him. I'll tell you, I'd have swagger too if I was leading the AL in average, home runs, and RBIs. Basically, he's the best player in the league, and he carries himself like it too.
Called strike 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. 0-1 the count. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Now, just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Left center, base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone. So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Working for the punch out and the offering. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Batting 8.
So first and second with one man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. No balls and 1 strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting 9.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Aaron Hicks is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Urshela is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off
had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Batting 5th.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are set.
Welcome to those just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with one man out.
Third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Batting 6th,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 7. The catcher.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. He's set. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Judge is under it. And that ends the inning.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Luke Boyd goes down for the first down here in inning number 3. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Aaron Judge stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Man, D-Row, talk about a month. This guy hit 8 long balls last month.
Yeah, Dan, he is locked in. I want you to focus on his bat path through the zone. He is getting it in early and staying through the baseball.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Out for the out.
Batting 9.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring in the speedy Gorky's Hernandez. Jackie Bradley Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Bradley.
A high fastball is in there. 55 round trippers on the stat sheet so far this year, so he's a power threat every time he grabs a bat. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised.
And we'll have to. Play is made here to end the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
For the Red Sox.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Holt takes it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's a .333 hitter. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and striding in for Boston, Brock Holt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Red Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to
swing. High drive, left field and deep. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a big home run for him, certainly number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Batting.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up, and it's caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. From right there, leadoff single. Middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Aaron Hicks will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now batting, Gio Urshela. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So we're running at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance.
Leading off
Mookie Betts.
For the Red
he
Sox.
reached on a single in his first
the right
try.
fielder, Mookie.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. Betts is going to turn for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get
the catcher, number 3.
He's about as hot as he can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Betts stands at second with no outs. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Now
runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. And this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. And this will hop over the wall, but
now
the run will score.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
This thing bounces over the wall. I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great ball skills. There are some
Rock.
guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Benintendi is off at first with 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Number 61.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Sped him up and slowed him down right there. This guy cannot seem to get on time with this pitcher. It's going to be a tough day if he continues to be out in front on the off speed and behind on the heater.
Grounded to the right. Moreland's there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Chance Adams enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number
Here's
72.
Xander Bogaerts now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers. No hits to this point.
Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
Now
Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
The catcher, number 3.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second. And that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
This is pulled into right. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Now batter.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Leon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this will hop
now back
the wall,
left
but
field.
The run will score.
Andrew Benintendi.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The next 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join with the traditional 7th inning. Your attention, please.
Comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Brock Holt now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. In past meetings with J-Hap, he's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Absolutely jumped
Shortstop.
all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch
now
that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And that's in there for a strike. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken to throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. Nothing doing for Boston. Top 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from the managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another shot now. Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump. And maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
With runners in scoring position this season, LeMahieu carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Rafael Devers.
Leading off,
he's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Line drive to center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
This is skied out toward right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 3.
Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy León. In past meetings with J-Hap, he's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hicks is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
the pitch.
Designated hitter, Labor.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-1, the final score in tonight's.
The final line score for our